Hello everybody and welcome to this tutorial. Today I will show you how you can actually crack a Wi-Fi. Today we will actually get into it now that all the prep work is done, now that we have all the tools installed and our system set up. The first thing that we will need to do is set our network wireless card into monitor mode. Type in ifconfig, press enter, and this option will display all the network interfaces that are available. My wireless interface is called VLP2S0. A bit of a strange name, I know, but Fedora has a custom for giving strange names, like my wired connection is called P8P1, which is kind of weird, but okay, never mind. Just see which one's your is and how is it called and adapt accordingly. Anyway, I'm going to use VLP2S0 in order for me to configure it to function in monitor mode. There are two ways. So the first one is what I usually use to set it in monitor mode, and the second one is what I usually use to actually check if there are any problems of whatsoever. So go ahead and type in ifconfig again, VLP2S0, which is the name of my wireless network, which is the name of my wireless network card. And type in down. Let's shut our wireless card down completely. Let's turn it off. And now we can do some modifications to it. Type in ivconfig VLP2S0 mode monitor. Again, ifconfig VLP2S0 up, and now our network card is configured to function in monitor mode. While on the other hand, while before this it was functioning in the promiscuous mode, there are several names for it, but promiscuous mode is the most common. And the difference between the two operating modes is that one mode and there you go, I have my wireless connection deactivated in the upper right corner. The difference between the two modes is that in one mode, wireless cards or general network cards are configured to accept all packages regardless whether they're meant for them or not, and in promiscuous mode they will only accept packages that are meant specifically for them. Now I'm going to go ahead and clear the screen, and I will finally start using some of the software packages that come with Aircrack. I have a list of commands here for you which we will use today on my right side. And we're going to use a few other ones, but these are the basic ones. These are the ones that you absolutely need to know. So let me just go ahead and type in airmon-ng check VLP2S0. I want to see if there are any possible processes that could cause problems, that would cause interference. And I see that there are quite a bit of them. Now, one of the first things that you need to kill is the network manager, or you should, because even though it doesn't actually directly interfere with the functioning, it does spawn some other processes that might interfere, like your active internet connection here, the DH client. Especially if your network manager is configured to automatically connect to a certain network or to a wired network that you've plugged into your computer. So let's just go ahead and kill. I'm not going to take any chances today. I'm going to go ahead and kill the network manager, and then I will start killing the rest. So let's repeat the airmon-ng check. Excellent. Now I have a few more of these. Next one to kill. You do need to kill them in a certain order though, because they tend to spawn each other, and you kill a process, but you do a check once more, and you realize it's still up and running. Even though you've killed it as root, it will kill it, but it will restart it as well. Let's just go ahead and kill the DH client as well in order to prevent any interference. And the rest of killing can be done in any way you like. So let's just go ahead and kill 1556, 1556, 1215, and 1216. And 16. Excellent. Let's do a check one more time. Oops, some of them are still up. This is what I meant. It is highly annoying. So 1556. Let's see, will this work? He demons are the only ones running. Apparently, I have to kill the VPA supplicant first, and then I can kill these. And it can be frustrating, primarily because you can't kill them all at once. You gotta type in commands time and time again. Excellent, no such process running. There we go. Let me just go ahead and clear the screen and always perform an extra check. You see, nothing has popped, nothing should present any problems now. Let me just go ahead and clear the screen. The next thing that we want to do is perform a scan of our environment here to see what sort of connection, what sort of networks do we have and who is connected to which network. Now, this you cannot see with Network Manager. With Network Manager, you can only see active wireless, visible wireless hotspot, visible wireless access points around you. While on the other hand, with Aircrack, with one of the tools that comes with Aircrack, you can actually see not only access points, wireless access points around you, but you can also see who is connected to them, which is a very nice feature. So let's just go ahead and type in the first command from my selected list here. It's aerodump-ng VLP2S0. VLP2S0 is our interface. So airmon-ng ups-ng VLP2S0 present. Oh yeah, not airmon, sorry. Aerodump. Aerodump-ng VLP2S0. Therefore, a bit of inconvenience with my talking and writing. Never was good at that. But you can see here, these are all the wireless access points. This one is mine. It's called something. That is the I've created this specifically for this purpose, for this tutorial. It has a good password, strong password, and we are going to be cracking it today. Keep in mind that the signal strength, you see, okay, let me just cancel the scanning process now, and I just want to explain a few things that you can see here during the scanning process itself. So the BSSID is the MAC address of the device, which is a wireless access point. Oops, let's just move this out of the way. Excellent. So the BSSID is the MAC address of that router, of that wireless access point. The PWR is the strength of the signal. So the smaller this minus is, so let's say minus 30, minus 15 is a lot better than minus 30. Let's put it so. Minus 57, you're going to have, it's not going to be the best of connections. Minus 78 or minus 84, yeah, you might be able to connect to them, but this is not going to be a good connection at all. However, even though the signals are this weak, if you have a good enough wireless card, you will be able to perform the authentication, and therefore I will be able to render any of these networks that you see here pretty much inoperable. But that we will do in the later tutorials. For the time being, I just want to show you one of the ways in which you can actually crack the VPA2 encryption. The DOS attacks are very useful. I mean, they can practically render almost any Wi-Fi network out there useless. Nobody will be able to connect to it, or you can de-authenticate a specific client on the network, which is also extremely useful. So let's just go ahead and clear the screen. Once again, I will run the aerodump, and I will expand this terminal so we can see some other things as well. So it says something, it's 90F6. I am looking for something to be associated with 90F6, and that is what I shall use in order to actually de-authenticate, because we are looking for a four-way handshake. It will appear in the top right corner. There we will be able to see all the packets that are coming in, and there we will be able to actually capture a file and see what is going on. But that is not possible to do at the time being, primarily because we are scanning for pretty much every single network out there. And I just wanted to show you how it looks like. The next thing that we need to do is perform a specific scan. So now we will be targeting this network here, as it has a good signal. And more importantly than that, I have a permission to do whatever I want with this network, as it is mine. These down below are not mine. Also keep in mind that we are not doing anything illegal here, anything of a kind. Everything that you see here is pretty much public information, because this is what all the Wi-Fi's routers around me are broadcasting. They're broadcasting their MAC address, and they're broadcasting the name, basically. The ESSID name is not a technical term. ESSID is the term, but everybody, I don't know, refers to it as a name of a wireless access point or something of a kind. Anyway, as I said, all these are public information. This is all that Wi-Fi spots around me are broadcasting, and this sort of information you can also see on your cell phone by just using the network manager, or you can use a network manager in your computer and you will see pretty much the same things. You will see that it's VPA2 encryption, you will see the MAC address, and you will see the ESSID. Of course, this is the ESSID will be the first thing that you see on the network. Also, you will see the channels as well. The stuff in between, you don't have to worry about those. They're not that relevant for our purpose today. Anyway, I will call the tutorial here, and in the next one, we will be performing a specific scan where we will capture information and use that capture file in order to crack the encryption. Till then, I bid you farewell, and I hope to see you in the next tutorial.